Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Mariners Baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. I was doing some math, some brief math before I started this video. If we win every game between now and the first game of the next month, we can eliminate the Houston Astros from contention for the American League West, and we could win the pennant as early as September 1st. Now, I'm not 100% sure, thinking about it, if the games that we play against them have like more weight to them or not. I'm not really sure, so maybe it could be like the 29th or whatever, and I don't expect to, win every single game, but it's just something that I was thinking about, and so I went and looked at it. We are playing game number 2 of this series against the Kansas City Royals. Ryan Yarbrough on the mound for the Royals, 5-8 with a 3.89 ERA, lefty pitcher today, taking on Robbie Ray, 17-3, another lefty pitcher with a 1.49 ERA. I went outside to get my water, and I forgot my water. All right, play next game. Here's a look at it. We're 28 games ahead. We're 8-2 in our last 10. We are 94-24. Feeling good. Good. Play full game. Wasn't the best effort, or not effort, I guess, but it wasn't the best game yesterday. But that's how it goes. Clear skies today. Don't have to worry about any rain or anything. Let's tinker with this lineup a little bit. I know they want Cal Raleigh, but we're going to throw in Sam Haggerty. Rodriguez, unfortunately, is injured, which means I might actually want... Who's in center today? Dylan Moore? Oh, God. I feel like I went from having a lot of outfield pieces to not very many outfield pieces. Let's flip that. Well, Haggerty did fine out there yesterday. Oh, you know what? We could put Colton Wong out there. That's his secondary position. And Dylan Moore is a good second baseman. Wong just doesn't have a lot of speed out there, so I think I might actually go with the speed reaction. Arm fielding, Yeah, let's go... Yeah, I think we're okay. Even though it's a... So it's a pitch hitting, okay. Alright, so we go Mateo... That's a lefty pitcher. Crawford, I think, is okay in that spot. Dylan Moore's, or Ty France is a doubles machine. We'll throw Dylan Moore in front just to get a little bit more speed on the base paths. Doubles machine can knock in some runs. Teoscar Hernandez. He has good speed. I should probably be using him maybe a little higher in the lineup. I could go straight righties out of the gate with pretty good speed. And then France, and then maybe Crawford is there. Suarez, and we have Haggerty down here. We could drop Haggerty to the 9 spot. And Mateo could get something. We can kind of set ourselves up a little differently. Or is it worth throwing Hernandez down a little bit to 5, and then maybe Crawford down here, and then maybe just flip those two? I think that'll be okay. Curious how long Julio Rodriguez is going to be out. It should just be a couple of days. I can't believe that injury happened. And we do have Sam Huff here who can play first base, so Ty France can be taken care of. All right, here we go. I think I have the lineup set up okay. I'm not super confident, but that's all right. That is okay. Loading screen now is the best time to make sure you've scrolled down, subscribed, rang the bell. 6 p.m. Pacific time every day. You can catch Mariners baseball right here on the channel. Thanks so much for the support. Appreciate it.
MLB the
and
show
we'll be
with a good
rolling
one
through the
coming
rest
at
of
you.
the season.
It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Kansas City Royals.
47 and 73 taking on 94 and 24. Why does that have a dark mode? What is happening? Microsoft Paint got
just
dark
about
mode.
set now. And on the mound in this one,
confusing.
Ryan Yarborough.
Game number
and Siggy,
119.
we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating
I'm gonna
through
hop
tough
up,
spots.
and I will be right
I've just been
back.
so impressed with.
Actually, you know what? I can wait. I can wait until the inning break. I'll wait till the inning break.
He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball, but for
Ooh,
some
nice little
reason,
cutter there on the
he gets
outside.
looser, the
We're
ball comes out of
underway
his
here.
hand with
Strike
more
number
life,
1.
and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his
Cutter
team
at
back in the
84, a
dugout.
sweeping curve at 73, a circle change at 81, and a sinker at 89. Could prove to be troublesome for us today.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
Hopefully you
getting ready
enjoyed
to
today's Madden NFL video this morning. Cutter 84. Oh my goodness.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get
Hey,
ahead
happy
in the
birthday.
count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Cutter fouled away. I like using Haggerty against lefties. He has good power against them.
Next
that's
offering is in for a strike.
Okay. Gonna maybe need to be a little more aggressive on the cutters, especially when they're on the outside of the plate. Could pose problems on the inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Kicks and deals.
Oh, he got me
In the
with a...
dirt.
Damn.
On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball down
70
the end. He gets it out of
miles
the
an
danger
hour.
zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table.
18 mile an hour difference between those last 2 pitches.
Swings and
Sean.
misses. And the count is 0-2. Popped up right side. Taylor sizing this one up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll end
I'm gonna
the
go
inning.
grab a water. Join you in
And
just
1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Kansas City, today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. What should we keep an eye on here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
I had my water the entire time. I put it right by the table leg.
How about
It was
Robbie
here.
Ray?
It was here the whole
The guy
time.
who won the Cy Young Award in 2021.
Stay hydrated.
For
It's
the
hot.
Blue Jays, an all-star in 2017. He grew up in Tennessee. He played on the same travel team as Mookie Betts and Tony Kemp, and he was a really good hitter. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and that's what's cool. You think about some of these travel teams and guys that played together and the success they've had. Ray's got a Cy Young
Fouled
award,
away.
and Betts has got an MVP award.
Let's go right back to the slider. Just
And he
fastballs and
deals.
sliders for this guy.
Got it by him for the
A little
K.
bit to the left. A little more in the
He's
zone
locked
than I
in
was
at the
looking
plate
for,
when
but
he's using the whole
strike out
field.
either way.
He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Digging in, Samad Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. wind in the pitch. And now it's even up.
That was a bad sinker.
Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
So I'm going to have that one a little more up and in. I was trying to point with my pointer finger, but I didn't switch. Maybe try a slider. Tie him up a little in the
One down,
inside.
base is empty. And now the count is even.
How did that miss?
On the ground to short, Crawford. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
It did that thing. I feel like I understand the mechanic, and I just haven't put it together.
In the American League. And that's in for a strike.
It sits for a second and then it moves, so like I think you can you can identify where it is and follow it. But it just
Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Terrible circle change. Thank God it was just a foul ball.
Side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now the right fielder, Edward Olivares. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez
Yeah, sure with a good read on it.
He's got it. And that is out
We
number
committed
3.
an error early in this one.
Royals leave one, scoreless after 1.
He isn't what I'm looking for. More errors than hits. Gross. Sometimes it like moves a little further than I'm expecting. That one I just didn't adjust to the fact that I needed to hold the button down.
Ty France.
All right. He threw 11 pitches. It might be a pitch count thing with this guy. Try and get to the bullpen to see if there's someone who can throw something that I can make a little more contact with. Whoever they brought in yesterday in the top of the 9th would be good.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. James Kingsley,
that freaking cutter.
Umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it.
No, see, there's the problem. Looking at the cutter, trying to get it, and then it looks like it's going to be pretty good, and I get tied up inside.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Fights it off.
Really lucky to get a piece of that. I think the contact swing switch helped there. I'm with that B rather than the A.
Next offering is foul back.
That's a walk right there.
And now the lefty. Swing and a pop-up. Taylor makes the grab, one down.
It's not good that I'm late on an
Teoscar
84-mile-an-hour pitch.
Good power, not great.
I need to be more patient here. He is not commanding or throwing in the strike zone very well. And I'm bailing him out by swinging at way too much stuff.
And it's 1-1. And now 1-2.
God damn it. That cutter on the inside. That fucking cutter on the inside.
Next offering is down low. No score here in the second.
Better patience here, minus that one pitch. At least got a piece of it. His stuff is just so fucking slow.
And here it comes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Just try and drive this pitch count up, see if we can get him tired, get him out of this game.
Got him.
Cutter on the inside again.
Oh, that is frustrating. Colton Wong up to hit. First offering misses the mark.
I forgot that. Oh, it's these. I think I maybe put a little too much light in here. All right. I also forgot to pause the game.
Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
Circle change. Hold on. That was too much light. Trying to balance it a little bit. That's fine. And I really don't want to turn the overhead light on. It's going to be too hot for that.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's in there.
Oh,
2 balls,
my
2
God,
strikes
this
to
cutter.
count with 2 outs. Out towards right center field.
Is that
That
enough?
one gets
Yeah,
down for a
just
hit.
enough.
And
A little early on it, but
with a chance to make an
lead
impact
shot
with
there.
2 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out.
Get a little piece of it, drop a little shot inside.
Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. 7th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. And ball 1. At the belt and fires. He swings
Oh,
and
that
fouls
12-6.
one off.
Or sweeping curve. Fuck. Looks really good. Still early on it, but
Ball to strike. Outside.
we have him up to 20 plus pitches here. 22, I think. Just not able to, like, just square anything up. All I want to do is just absolutely crush something.
And that one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge. and
Way
that
outside.
is
All right,
ball
doing a good
4.
job
No,
here.
interesting. He went
25
with the
pitches here.
off-speed
Drive it
and
up.
walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So here's Murphy now.
He doesn't really have a fastball. I mean, cutter, I guess, would be one.
That one in there across the
That's
letters.
fine. That's a good take right there, even though it's a
Wong,
strike.
The lead runner out at
Looks a little
second.
more like a
Suarez
50-50.
On at first with 2 down. Next pitch is inside. Ball 1. Line drive. That's a base hit.
This is a bad
Around
send.
third. He'll score.
Throw was
and it's
way
1-0.
offline.
Well, they
Tom
strike
Murphy
first as he
coming
gets the
through with a
job
nice
done to
hit
bring
there.
home the run. Solid swing
It's
from
a
start to
really
end.
bad
On
send. I
time
got
with
lucky
everything.
because of
Really
the
good balance,
because
nice
errant
extension,
throw,
and he met it out front for the line
but that
drive
was not
knock.
nearly deep enough to.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
A little bit of 2-out damage, getting him closer to 30 pitches here.
And he
That's a
swings
terrible
and misses,
swing.
and it's 0-1.
Settle down, settle down. Kind of a perfect pitch against me because I'm controlling all 9 of the players.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The run
Another
comes in from
errant
second.
throw, and I
It's
send a
2-0.
very slow
Well
player
done, drives
again,
in the
even
run. That's a
worse
ball that a lot of times
job
you'll see
sending.
the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Jorge Mateo now 0 for 1 with a flyout. And
That
first
was it.
offering is
That
fouled
was the
off.
pitch. Ah, just early on it.
Kicks and fires. And there's a ball.
49 speed.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run
center
comes
fielder, I
in,
forgot, kind of has an
and they're
arm.
up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you
That was like the surest of the 3 sends, and it was almost the worst.
And up next for Seattle, Sam Haggerty. 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well,
Good
he's just
take
given
right
up
there.
3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one finds the zone. And a count 1-1.
That's a good take.
The other way.
Darn it.
It's the catch.
That's
Is
all
the
right.
inning.
That's all right. Hey, a lot of 2-out damage right there. That
3
is what
runs
we're
for
looking
them here,
for.
and they move ahead. Down to the bottom of the 2nd.
Really
It's the
ratcheted up that
Mariners
pitch
3,
count.
And the Royals nothing. Welcome back.
I even
Bottom
made
of the
sure to
inning.
send
Drew
Mateo
Waters
all the way
stands
around.
in.
The center fielder.
Well, after putting up a nice
Okay,
inning
here we go.
on
Bottom
offense,
2.
got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Why wouldn't I keep attacking
0-2
hitters?
now.
Oop.
Hit weakly on the ground. And
Nice play
quickly
by
one
Robbie
away in
Ray.
the 2nd.
Not the best circle change. It looked really good, and then I went to do that little down swipe, and it got... It was a
Now
little
here
off.
is Michael Massey. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Just right. What if we can get Robbie Ray a 20-win campaign?
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's off the mark. Now 2-0. Bounce to the right. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Nick.
Here's Nick Pratto. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits.
We just got a little slider, just a little further out.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
That worked
Slider got him for
perfectly.
strike 3. Royals
Was,
bats are quiet there. They trail in this one 3-0.
Okay. We were able to get some contact on him, kind of get him.
On to the
I
third
think maybe
inning.
getting him
Here's
into the
Dylan
stretch
Moore.
was helpful.
The designated hitter.
There's a little bloop shot
Well,
that
he's
ended
back
up
out here
leading
for the
to
third,
a
and after the
bunch
first
of
couple
hits.
innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And
He threw
that is
about
in for a
37
strike.
pitches
And it's
in that
0-1.
last inning,
Moore
and that's
measures
not even
6
an
feet
exaggeration
even,
or a
hitting
joke.
third in the lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in
That
2015.
cutter on the inside really gets me, the movement.
Foul ball. It stays.
Missed a couple of cutters up in the zone. We missed one with Mateo. We missed one here with Dylan Moore. Just kind of looking for that.
And the pitch.
It didn't even have to be a blast, just a double instead of a single.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Isbell settles under it. Squeezes
Went 4
it.
straight cutters,
And
which I'm a
there's
little
away.
surprised by.
Just pulled off of it a little bit
Would've
right
expected,
there. That front
I mean,
shoulder
something
coming open
different.
instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air.
We're going to kind of give this team...
Olivares racing over to
Oh,
make the
God.
catch. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Hernandez getting to start in right. 30 years old now. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1.
Slow down a little bit. See if we can fight off a couple more pitches here.
Here's a swing and a drive left field. And he knew it.
Wow. Okay. I did not realize that was going to be a perfect. I thought it was going to be early on it. It's about the only pitch I was going to get any sort of good contact on. It was his, I believe it's his fastest pitch. That sinker at 88.
That was a lightning swing right there.
I didn't even see where the ball goes or went.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate,
so we have scored 4 runs, all 4 runs coming with 2 outs. Kind of an unbelievable statistic for me.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Colton Wong. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's a strike. 0-1.
That is his
multi-gold glove
highest velocity
winner,
pitch.
A member of the 1,000 hit club, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the
that's
ground,
a bad
right
swing.
side, Taylor.
It's a bad swing.
To first, that takes care of Wong. And the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Nate Eaton. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Next offering misses down and
So let's
away.
see. Robbie Ray will pitch against Kansas City here. And then probably against...
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start
Houston?
the inning.
Well, the last 10 games
And then either Chicago in Game 3 of that series or Game 1 at home. So if he's to win his next 3 starts, we can get him. We can get him to a 21 season, maybe even against Kansas City.
Second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Kyle Isbell in the box now.
That's the first hit of the game.
That's in there.
Or is that the second hit of the game?
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the pitch. Just missed.
Oh, that's right. It was
Really
an
nice
error.
slider
That's
right
correct.
there.
I was
Sweeping
like, we had a
across the
base runner
dish,
on
but
before.
just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Murphy makes the grab, and there's one down. Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals. In there for strike 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Up the middle. Whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, the second baseman, Samad.
Now it's the second baseman, Samad Taylor. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity.
A generous call there on the edge. We've seen a couple go against
on at
us.
second with 2 down. The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
A little eager, a little anxious.
And a ball evens the count.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Yes. I guess.
Next one misses. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through it for the catch.
Oof, that would have been ball 4.
Catch up to the heater. So 1 left for Kansas City. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
And even though we sat down Perez last time, doesn't mean we were going to set him down again.
here in Kansas City. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Eugenio Suarez.
Okay. Kind of bailed him out a little bit. 11 pitches in the first inning, and I think 11 pitches in that third inning.
Yarbrough back to work.
So he could be a little more patient.
Good eye right there.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
One now. There's a strike.
Ooh, that's a nice cutter right at the bottom of the zone.
It's softly on the ground, left side. Eaton zips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Really peppered the bottom
singled and drove in
part
a run
of
his
the
first
zone,
time
and I mean
through.
really low.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Amir Garrett getting loose out there. On a line, base hit.
There we go. Kind of met him down where he was wanting to throw it.
Single.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
I mean, I don't think we've had him dialed in since the first pitch. That second inning was huge, and it started with a little bit of a lawn dart.
And that's in there for strike 1.
We're going to be able to chase him here after 4. His energy's getting pretty low. That's a bad
Popped
swing.
up to the left,
That's
into
just
foul ground.
bad.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Jorge Mateo up next for the Mariners.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That hits the dirt. And
He's a
that
bloop
is
shot and a
ball 1.
couple of errant or like offline throws to home plate from left field to get some runs across. Very easily could have not had a single run across in that inning.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Bounce to the left side. They take
It was a
force
full
out,
count pitch.
third out. Mariners leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Bottom of the 4th, so up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez.
The catcher.
What happened to my Microsoft Paint settings? They're all wonky. Very confused.
The pitch. There's a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul.
We are playing a very dangerous game here against Salvador Perez. Second time he's gotten
The
real
line to the
good
pitch.
contact on one of the pitches I've thrown.
Back to the mound. On to France. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now it's going to be Edward Olivares. He's 0 for 1. And a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And a good eye there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
I did. I really wanted that call. I thought it was a really good pitch. And knuckle curve, maybe not where I wanted it, but.
And a 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Haggerty glides to his left. Makes a nice running catch.
Could not get the swing and miss there.
The center fielder, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Drew Waters. And a ground ball to first.
That's a little more what I'm looking for.
That's the 3rd out.
Quicken this up, huh?
KC down in
Let's play some speed baseball.
New pitcher on here, Amir
They're
Garrett.
going to bring in another
They didn't
lefty.
get much length out of their starter in this one, so
A
they've got a lot of outs to
9.63
eat up in their
ERA.
bullpen.
Oof.
I think they'll look
And that
for
is
some
not a
length
small
out of them
sample
right here
size.
if they can
52
get it.
games, 52 innings.
And now the center fielder, Sam Haggerty.
The center fielder, Sam Haggerty.
Slider at 87, a 4-seam at 96, a 2-seam at 96.
The pitch. This one popped
Wow,
up.
late
Foul
on
ground
that
first
fastball.
base side.
Okay.
Prado.
Was looking for the slider there.
Next to hit, Dylan Moore.
Yo,
Swing
Sean.
through that one. 0-1.
They can
What is
live up in
happening?
the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the
A
count.
little wild coming out of the zone or out of the bullpen here. Really bad swing on that 2-seam fastball. Have not seen the slider yet.
Line drive. Base hit
Okay.
into
Take
right
a little base
field.
hit right there, and
So
that,
man
that
aboard
feels
now,
good
one
after a
away.
pretty bad swing. Not a great start.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate.
You see that
They
ERA,
didn't try to do
just
too
kind of
much
eyes
with
light
it,
up.
just to really
And you know,
control
that
simple
first pitch,
swing. We don't
looking
see
for
a whole
the
lot of
looking for
that
the
these
slider,
days
looking for
with
that
guys
primary
trying to
pitch.
launch and hit home
Don't think he's
runs, but
thrown it yet.
sometimes you gotta shorten
It's
up
a
just
little
like
weird.
that.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. That's down and
Okay,
in.
there it is. Way outside.
Moore at first, one gone. And it's even up.
Big swing on a slider right there.
And misses inside. Move to first. Back in there standing. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well.
Boo.
And now the lefty on the outside corner. It's 2-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Fuck
Just
my
a tough
life.
pitch to
God
hit and not
damn
an easy
it.
one to throw either.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Step off, throw to first.
God,
Back
stop
standing.
throwing the fucking
He's in
ball
there
over there.
safely.
God.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. That one way outside, and it's 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Late with the swing there.
My God.
Swing and a bouncer.
That was a walk.
Throw over to Prado, and Hernandez is out. And that is that. One left for Seattle, but they lead it 4-0.
Once he started throwing the slider, that was really all he was throwing, and I just, This could be an issue going through the rest of the season, just kind of, getting out to these.
DH, Michael Massey.
Maybe not quite so,
A ball and no strikes.
I don't know, 3-4 run lead and just kind of having to hold on. I don't think that's I don't
a
think it's a
strike.
new thing, but it is a concern if we're playing teams that are of a higher quality than the Kansas City Royals.
And
Which,
now
no disrespect to the
2-1.
Royals,
Easy
they're
to give up on that pitch right
sure
there.
everybody's
Started
doing
on
their
the edge
best,
of the
but
plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on
There we
strikes
go.
he goes. And there's one down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Nick Prado will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a big swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the grab, 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Fouled off. He was late.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That's the third.
we are only like halfway
Suarez
through
throw
this
to
game.
first in time. And that is that.
See if we can get into a little bit more of a flow
They
here.
trail it here.
I'd like to
4-0.
pour on some more runs. We're facing pitchers who have high ERAs, who have very high hits over
Back here at
9,
the
and
ballpark,
just
top
not
6. And now for Seattle,
Ugh.
Colton Wong.
doing it.
And he deals. Now fly ball to right center. Waters ranging back. Snags it on the run. 1 down.
Not terrible
Just a really
contact
nice
there.
catch
Pretty
on
good.
the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Suarez,
No,
the
Sean,
batter
stop
now
it.
As he swings and misses for strike 1.
I don't know
Might
why
be
I'm
time
so
to choke
susceptible
up
to
a little
that.
bit. Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one missed. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Murphy at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. On a line out towards center. And that is that.
That's a really bad strikeout with Suarez. I mean, I didn't expect him to go back to that spot with that pitch.
It's the Mariners 4 and the Royals nothing.
But it's one of those things where, like, I set myself up for failure there with a terrible swing at a pitch that's not even close.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder.
And just
Kyle
in a really
Isbell.
in a bad count.
Isbell in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Nicky Lopez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crawford right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Samad Taylor. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
This one chopped up the middle. Whips it to first on the run, and he beats the throw.
86 speed is going to give me a lot of
right
trouble there. Not even really close.
Nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question. And here is Salvador Perez. Foul ball there.
Now, Perez has had some contact here against us.
Strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
There's that sound. There's that contact. It's just like, oh boy. He's seeing it well. He's had a couple just go foul on him.
Swung on, belted.
There it is. I knew it. I knew.
Out of here.
I knew we were going to get bit by him. I knew we were going to get bit. Just way too fucking powerful.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that.
It's a sinker. It's a goddamn sinker.
And he grounds one to the right side. Play made. That ends the inning. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning.
That is really frustrating.
This is Mariners baseball.
And this is where it starts to get a little worrisome, where you go like, okay, you put up 7 hits. You're really lucky to even be in the lead in this game because of some errant throws. Otherwise, we're down 2-1. We're down 2-0.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
They have not taken advantage of beating up their
Hasn't
bullpen.
pitched in the last 3 days.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 45, Taylor.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
98 on a fastball, 91 on a slider, 90 on a simple change. I'm guessing we're going to see.
See the velocity,
Okay, that's
97
surprising.
with that fastball. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Josh Stamont.
And now we are
prepared to
in
come on
an
if needed.
interesting situation here.
That one misses.
We're in a save
And now
situation.
2-0. Way high. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And the 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now Jorge Mateo, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Crawford on at first, nobody out. High fly ball, right field.
Late on a
Olivares
circle
moving
change.
under it
Damn it.
and makes the grab. And there's one
Way
away.
up in the zone. That's not good. That's not good if late
And up
on the
next
circle
for
change.
Seattle, Sam Haggerty. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable.
Ouch, that one got him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. In now is the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Swings through that one.
Too late.
1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And ball 1.
I'm all out of sorts here. So stretch and toss with him, and then maybe we'll go with like a
1 out. Runners at first and second.
come on, give me something.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is outside. Ty France up next. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fouled off again.
Lucky to get a foul off. I mean, you can't really leave it in the umpire's
Changes
hand
speeds. He
there.
goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him. That's the second out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Mariners leave a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
A couple at bats that have had high strikes or high fastballs that I've swung at poorly late, just not even close to the zone.
Back here
And
at
that has put me in bad
Stadium, set
counts.
for the last
That
half.
has been the problem in some of these instances where it's just like it's a bad count to start with. It's a bad count
New pitcher
to.
on now, Joe Barlow. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Otherwise, I think we draw walks out of those, or at least can let a second fastball go by. In the case of the Hernandez at bat, it's just I mean, it's an effective pitching change. They bring in a dude who's throwing a lot faster, or a couple guys who are throwing much faster than the previous or the starter of the game.
And a pitch. In there at the knees.
I did not want to throw that pitch. I meant to throw a two-seam fastball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. That's
That guy must have been a
inside.
switch hitter.
And it's
I thought I was
1-0.
going to face righty on righty. I thought I was actually making a good decision there.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Prado in the box now. Takes strike one. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
God, they all just have fucking lefties. What is happening?
Massey, the base runner at first with one out. The tying run at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Nate Eaton. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it
That's
makes me
a
think he was
strike.
thinking opposite field as he
Come
stepped into
on.
the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Fuck. What is happening? How do they all of a sudden, like, know how to play baseball?
Close, but called
That's
ball.
a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And there's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly.
What?
They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
I mean, that
The lineup flips
is...
over. Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals.
Come on, Barlow.
Boys
What are we
already
doing
in
here,
some
man?
trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the
That
inning.
is so
they
frustrating.
load the
That is
bases,
such a
but
frustrating
leave 'em
inning right there.
stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Royals 2. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Josh Stamont. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one.
'98 on a 4-seam, 84 on a curveball, 99 on a 2-seam.
Wind in the pitch. There's a
And of
strike.
course he goes
Late
with
in
a
the
fucking
game, everyone
curveball.
gets a
God
little
damn it.
tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
All right, so we're going to go with the Castillo Munoz 8th and 9th here. I really thought I was
Down
making
to
the good
1.
call.
Swing and a miss, and that's
Should have
strike 2.
probably looked at, I should have looked at the batter there. Otherwise, you could probably leave Robbie Ray in.
Curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Wow,
Fuck.
short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Waters drifts towards it, and there's 2 down.
He left that one over the heart of the
4
plate. I
pitches,
was
2 outs.
getting
That is an
too cute
excellent
there.
pace.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium.
Stop
And it's
swinging.
fouled away. Suarez
I get it.
off
Frustrated.
the first with 2 away.
A little annoyed with how that previous half inning went.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Mariners lead 1, but they still lead this one 4-2.
That's the third or fourth strikeout that we've seen today with a terrible first pitch swing. It's a pitch that's not even near the zone, still swinging at it.
Bottom of the 8th, so up.
We are going to warm up, and then we will put
Now for Kansas
Diego
City,
Castillo here
Savant
in the game.
Taylor. Righty reliever out of the pen, Diego Castillo.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And here it comes. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Really nice slider to start things off. Go same spot, increase the velocity.
And there's the strike.
I think what we do is just poke it out just a little bit and go right back to the slider.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch-out.
Salvador Perez
What?
steps in.
That was not the correct graphic?
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Oh
in
no,
order to hit a line
that's
drive
not
like
what we
that.
want to see. Back-to-back sliders and those locations not good.
Righty to the plate. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing.
Definitely
Just
didn't
hold
go.
it back there. Runner at second here, one gone. The next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. That one out to right. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Well,
What
it's a game
is
of inches, and
happening?
That's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Comes the 2-2. And now it's filled up.
I didn't want to throw the sinker there.
Good take.
One out and a runner at second. Ripped to third and caught to second.
Double
with the
play!
throw. No chance to get
Perez
back.
took
It's
too
a
much of
double
a
play.
lead. Oh my fuck.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Nick Wickgren.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
J.P. Crawford digs in now, 1 for 2.
95 on a fastball, 88 on a slider, 88 on a
And a
changeup.
pitch. Wickgren measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2012. Line drive to
All
short
right,
and
to him.
caught.
It's a pretty good piece of contact.
Jorge
The
Mateo.
defender was right there. Okay, so Munoz, schedule, and then you know, let's warm up Pin Murphy.
Up next
just
for the
in case.
Mariners. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Dylan Coleman up and throwing. Strike 2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tracks it down for the out. That's out number 2. Sam Haggerty.
I mean, just a
up
couple
next for the
pieces of
Mariners.
contact that right to him.
Swing and a miss.
Sliders
Slider
and
right
cutters
there.
have been a lot of trouble here. The offense still inconsistent in a way that's really frustrating.
Oh, that plunked him.
Haggerty's
And that's
been
now
hit twice today.
He's been hitting this one.
What?
Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Moore in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. He did not go around. 2-0. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And out of here.
Dylan Moore, let's go. A 2-run, 2-out blast. That is the only way runs have been scored in this game for both teams.
It's 6-2.
So no longer in a save situation. Good move on my part to make sure we have another pitcher lined up.
Like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Twice now, we've been able to take a 2-run lead into the 9th and come away with a 4-run lead at least top of the 9th.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 1. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the right-hander deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. That's to third.
Change
Over
up.
to Prado, and that is that.
Okay.
2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 6-2. You're dialed into the show.
No.
And well,
We will bring in
welcome back.
Penn
We head to
Murphy
the
here.
bottom of the ninth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Drew Waters.
No longer a save
So out of the
situation,
pen
but we'll
comes
go
the
ahead.
right-hander, Penn Murphy.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
We're fine. We're gonna get some outs. We're gonna take a 2-0 series lead. And we're gonna feel good about it. Ish. Ready and waiting. Just kind of hang out just in case.
And a pitch. Sinker gets the bottom of the
Sinker.
zone, and that's a strike.
Way more of the plate than I wanted to have, but
Strike in the outside corner, and it's 0-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. And
that felt
knocked to
real
start
quick.
The inning. Michael Massey getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, Michael.
Strike on the outside. It's 0-1. Waters gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch misses. Gonna count 1-2.
fuck.
And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next up for the Royals, Nick
The
Pratto.
first baseman,
That clips the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
Come on, man.
So now 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the righty deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Come on, put him away.
Next pitch is outside.
Last couple
Eighth
innings,
pitch of the
pitching-wise, have
at-bat
been
coming up.
real fucking irritating.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
God.
After 4
Just
wins in a
like
row,
a
you
piece
start
of
to think a
contact.
little
Stop
bit
fouling
that
it off
you're
or swing
on
and
a
miss.
roll, and that's
Quit
the
it.
momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit. Who's
All
gonna come out
right,
of the
well,
bullpen
there
and
you
get the
go.
big outs.
We
But it's a
win
good feeling.
6-2.
You
8
wanna
hits
extend
in
it.
this one, a
And
couple
your
of
final,
errors. One in the
6-2.
first, one in the
Chris
ninth.
Singleton and our entire crowd.
Robbie
John
Ray
Shelby
picks up
saying
win
so
number
long.
18. Ryan Yarborough, he gets the loss. So we take a look at some highlights here. That second inning was huge. Obviously, we got, it was a little, we were the beneficiaries of some errant throws toward home plate. I got to not really test that center fielder. He has a really solid arm. The left fielder, whoever that was less reliable because he threw 2 up the line. But able to do enough to get the win. Offense still pretty inconsistent. Today's theme, interestingly enough, was really bad first pitch swings. Stuff way out of the zone, and just not able to...
6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.
not able to get back, putting myself in a bad count that kind of led to some frustrating either swings or just kind of looking. That was a little irritating. Yarborough pitched so slow that anybody else coming in felt like they were throwing 900 miles an hour. He gets the loss. 4 innings, pitched 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 4 earned. Robbie Ray gave up 2 earned in 6 innings, pitched 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks. Dylan Moore, your player of the game, 2 for 5 with a 2-run home run. Teoscar Hernandez was 1 for 4 with a solo shot, and Tom Murphy 2 for 4 with a ribby and a run. Jorge Mateo was also 1 for 5 with a ribby. Salvador Perez was 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, 2 ribbies, and a run. He got doubled up, importantly, in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the 7th, bottom of the 8th, bottom of the 9th, a little more frustrating from the pitching perspective. That was a little frustrating, but able to get a win, go into the top of the 9th in both of those 2 games, or both games so far, with a 2-run lead and walk out with a 4-run lead. We've been in safe positions and not needed them, so that's been a positive. We have 2 more games here in Kansas City. We're going to probably want to try and rest some guys for the Houston series so we can be kind of firing on all cylinders against them. They are a good team, even if they have been fairly inconsistent throughout the regular season. We still maintain a major lead against them. We got the pitching difficulty went up to Legend Plus, and then we gave up the home run to Salvador Perez, and that was it. And went right back down, which is kind of weird because I've been in Legend Plus for most of the season, and then I knew I was going to get bit by Salvador Perez. It was a bad pitch, shouldn't have thrown it, and we got crushed. He was especially in the zone today. His timing was like just a little bit off, but he was making good contact with stuff, fouling it off. And I kind of had a feeling we were going to give up something big to him, and it was a 2-run home run. Marco Gonzalez is on the mound, 12-4 with a 2.20 ERA, taking on Zach Greinke. 6-10 with a 3.76 ERA. Game number 3 of this series against the Kansas City Royals tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/Shawnosaurus So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Good sports, and go Mariners.